Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Liberty Flames offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's blue. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Jacksonville State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback that position.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The option look. And they swarm him under. The Flames really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Hauls it in. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Flames are flying down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up a sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give to the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Grabbed in the middle. It's Petway. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. The short hands. It's Petway. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Kick is in the air. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it to the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Flames send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. First down for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petway. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass, but now come up, just make the tackle. Force a 4th down. The defense could not get the back on the ground, Palmer, and he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, David, and better gap integrity up front, too, on defense. I know you think it's going to be pass, but that doesn't give you an excuse to get out of your lane. Everybody's thinking sack the quarterback, but now they just opened a huge crease for that running back, and he took advantage of it.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give to the tailback. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. It's as if the end zone has a no trespassing sign posted. 1st and goal, and a chance for the 1st touchdown of the game. And he is stopped, not getting close the 3. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Barges ahead. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Got it in the middle, it's Recksteiner. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Cook. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Unleashes one. Finds his man open. Flying out to the left. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Fires to the right. Got his man. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. To the air. It's Basco. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for space. It's Gray. Powers through the defender. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Timeout, Liberty.
Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gray. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about